What if I told you there's a car that can transform from a refined luxury sedan into a track-ready weapon at the push of a button? Meet the 2025 BMW M340i, the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing that's about to redefine everything you thought you knew about performance sedans. This isn't just another pretty face in BMW's lineup. The M340i is the sweet spot, the Goldilocks zone of automotive perfection. It's not too soft like a base model, not too hardcore like an M3, but absolutely perfect for drivers who want it all. Every morning, this car asks you one simple question. What kind of drive do you want today? And whatever your answer, the M340i delivers with a smile. Think about it. When was the last time you drove a car that genuinely excited you to get behind the wheel? The M340i brings back that feeling every single time you see it in your driveway. It's the car that makes you take the long way home, the one that turns mundane errands into mini adventures. This is what happens when German engineering meets pure driving passion. First impressions matter, and the M340i doesn't just make an entrance, it owns the moment. Look at those kidney grills. They're not just bigger for show, they're hungry, feeding that beast of an engine lurking beneath the hood. The M Performance front bumper cuts through the air like a knife, while those adaptive LED headlights don't just light up the road. They announce your arrival with authority. Here's where BMW's designers got it absolutely right. The M340i looks fast even when it's parked. Those muscular wheel arches aren't just for aesthetics. They house serious performance rubber that grips the road like it owes them money. The side profile tells a story of controlled aggression, with every line flowing perfectly from nose to tail. Those M Performance side gills aren't just badges. They're functional works of art that manage airflow while looking absolutely menacing. Walk around to the rear and you'll understand why other drivers move out of the way. 4 exhaust tips integrated into that aggressive rear diffuser aren't just for show. They're the business end of a symphony that's about to blow your mind. The subtle lip spoiler and that perfectly sculpted rear bumper complete a package that screams performance without saying a word. This is a car that looks like it could outrun its own shadow. Open the door, and you're not just getting into a car, you're entering a command center designed for the driving enthusiast. These M Sport seats don't just hold you, they embrace you like an old friend who knows exactly how you like to drive. The moment you settle in, you feel the perfect balance of luxury and sportiness that only BMW can deliver. Everything in this cabin has been placed with surgical precision. The iDrive system isn't just technology, it's your co-pilot, anticipating your needs before you even know them. That M-specific steering wheel feels like it was molded specifically for your hands, with every button and paddle positioned exactly where your fingers expect them to be. This isn't just ergonomics, it's automotive telepathy. Touch any surface, and you'll feel the difference quality makes. This isn't just premium materials, it's BMW's obsession with perfection made tangible. The ambient lighting doesn't just illuminate, it creates an atmosphere that adapts to your mood. Whether you're in the mood for a relaxed cruise or ready to attack your favorite mountain road, the cabin transforms to match your energy. Here's what blows people away. Despite being a serious performance vehicle, the M340i doesn't forget its practical side. The rear seats actually accommodate real adults, not just gym bags. The trunk space means you can take this car anywhere, from weekend getaways to picking up furniture. It's the rare performance car that doesn't make you choose between fun and function. Now, we get to the heart of the matter. That magnificent 3-liter twin-turbocharged inline-6 that's more than just an engine. It's a composer, a conductor, and a virtuoso performer all rolled into one mechanical masterpiece. Listen to that idle. It's like a sleeping dragon, smooth and civilized, but with an underlying rumble that promises untold power. BMW's engineers didn't just tune this engine. They crafted it like a musical instrument. Every RPM brings a different note. Every throttle input creates a new verse in an automotive symphony that never gets old. Here's where the magic happens. Hit the gas, and those twin turbos wake up with barely a whisper before unleashing a torrent of power that pins you to your seat. The sound isn't just noise, it's communication. The engine is telling you exactly what it's doing, when it's doing it, and how much more it has in reserve. The M Performance exhaust system is like having a volume knob for your driving experience. In comfort mode, it's sophisticated enough for early morning departures without waking the neighbors. Switch to Sport Plus, and it unleashes a soundtrack that makes every drive feel like a special occasion. Those pops and crackles on deceleration aren't just for show. They're the sound of precision engineering having fun. Through the different driving modes, this engine reveals its multiple personalities. It's like having several cars in one. A refined luxury cruiser when you need discretion, a track weapon when you want excitement, and everything in between depending on your mood. Let's talk about numbers that actually matter. The 2025 M340i unleashes 386 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque, thanks to BMW's brilliant new 48-volt mild hybrid system. That's enough fury to rocket you from 0 to 60 mph in just 4.2 seconds when equipped with xDrive all-wheel drive. But raw power is just the beginning of this story. The real genius lies in how this power is delivered. The adaptive M suspension doesn't just absorb bumps. It reads the road like a professional race driver, adjusting damping hundreds of times per second to provide the perfect balance between comfort and control. Whether you're carving through corners or cruising on the highway, this car adapts instantly to whatever you throw at it. Here's what separates the M340i from pretenders. The xDrive all-wheel drive system isn't just for bad weather. It's a performance enhancer that thinks faster than you do, sending power exactly where it's needed most. Feel that perfect balance as the car rotates through corners with surgical precision. The M-Tune steering provides feedback that connects you directly to the road surface, making you feel like an extension of the machine. BMW's driving assistance technologies work like invisible co-pilots. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking provide confidence and safety without interfering with your driving experience. These systems know when you're in control and when you need help, stepping in only when necessary, while letting you enjoy the pure driving experience. Starting the M340i is like waking up a sleeping athlete. The engine comes to life with purpose, the displays illuminate with critical information, and you can feel the car's eagerness to move. This is where the rubber meets the road, literally and figuratively. In everyday driving, the M340i plays the perfect gentleman. The 8-speed automatic transmission shifts with the smoothness of silk. The ride quality soaks up road imperfections like they don't exist, and the cabin remains a sanctuary of quiet comfort. You could easily forget you're in a performance car until you remember what's under the hood. On the highway, the M340i becomes a mile-eating machine that makes long journeys feel effortless. The engine's broad torque curve means overtaking is as simple as thinking about it, while the aerodynamic design keeps wind noise to a whisper. Set the adaptive cruise control, and you can cover vast distances in supreme comfort, while your passengers wonder why every car can't be this good. But here's where the M340i shows its true colors. When you find that perfect stretch of road and decide to unleash its potential, the transformation is instant and dramatic. The engine note changes from refined to aggressive, the steering sharpens to race car precision, and every input from your hands and feet is translated into pure driving joy. Through corners, the M340i feels smaller and more agile than its size suggests. The all-wheel drive system shuffles power seamlessly, the brakes provide consistent stopping power that never fades, and the chassis balance inspires confidence to push harder. This is where you realize that BMW hasn't just built a fast car. They've created a driving experience that connects you to the road in ways that make every other car feel numb. The 2025 BMW M340i represents something rare in today's automotive landscape, a car that doesn't ask you to compromise. It's the perfect balance that doesn't feel like a balance at all. Instead, it feels like having your cake and eating it too, then asking for seconds. This is a car that can be everything to everyone without losing its soul. A daily driver that won't punish you for choosing performance. A highway cruiser that covers ground effortlessly while keeping you comfortable. A weekend warrior that puts a smile on your face every single time you drive it. In a world where many performance cars force you to choose between comfort and excitement, the M340i delivers both in spades. The M340i isn't the most extreme car BMW makes. That's what the M3 is for. Instead, it's the most complete, the most usable, and arguably the most desirable. It's proof that sometimes the best choice isn't the most obvious one. It's the one that makes every drive special, every commute enjoyable, and every journey an event worth remembering. This is what happens when 50 years of BMW engineering excellence meets modern technology and timeless design philosophy. The M340i doesn't just transport you. It transforms every drive into an experience. It's not just a car. It's a reminder of why we fell in love with driving in the first place. The BMW M340i, where performance meets perfection, and every drive becomes an adventure waiting to happen.